Hi, this is Krista Stefani. In this training module, we'll walk through on how to complete the Personal Assistance Services Service-Specific tab included within the State of Nebraska DHHS cost survey for the Aged and Disabled waiver services as well as PASS. In order to get the PASS-specific tab to populate, you will first need to navigate to the Services tab within the Cost Survey Workbook. On this tab, you will select or type an X in the Personal Assistance Services row, and you may need to click on another tab, and you will see that the PASS tab will populate or show up. Once it appears, you will select the tab, and it will take you to some specific questions related to service delivery for personal assistance services. We realize that this information is difficult to obtain and you may not have it readily available, but that is okay. We are asking for you to provide your best estimate based on the knowledge of your organization and the services you provide to populate this information. Having an idea of how you deliver your services will provide us with the best information in order to evaluate rates. So the first set of questions is asking for your current service caseload information. What we mean by current services are what services have you provided related to your fiscal year 2021. We're asking you to populate the number of individuals who received past services from your organization, the number of days per year that you provide services through your organization. So if you are open and provide services 365 days a year, you will populate this line with 365. If you only provide services on weekdays, then you will need to calculate the number of weekdays that fall under your fiscal year 2021 and type that response here. Now we're also asking, what is the average number of days a typical individual participates in the service? We realize that not all individuals or participants receive services daily. And so that's why we are asking for the average number of days per year individuals receive services from you in your organization. The next question, the average number of hours per day services are provided, relate to what are the general operating hours of your organization? Do you only provide services between the hours of 8 and 5? If so, you would put 9 hours here. If you are open and provide services from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., you would populate at 12. Now, the next question relates to the average number of hours per day a typical individual receives services from your organization. So you may not be providing services the full operating day. Rather, you may only provide services to a certain individual for a portion of that day. So on average, what is the average number of hours that you provide services to an individual? And to provide us with a little bit more insight to this, we're asking you to do your best to estimate what percentage of individuals receive less than 4 hours of service a day, and what percentage of individuals receive more than 4 hours per day, or 4 or more hours of service per day. If you feel that's about a 50-50 split, you will type in 50%, and you'll see that this error message that was located here went away because the total of these two cells equals 100%. This next set of questions in this area is asking for the same information, but related to your fiscal year ended 2019, if you have that available. The next section is asking if you provide this service in a group setting. And what we mean by a group setting is there's more than one individual or participant that's receiving services at the same time as another by the same direct support professional. If the answer to that is yes, then you will select yes from this drop-down list. And then you will provide us with information on what is your typical group size. So normally, do you provide services with 2 participants to 1 direct support professional? If that is the case, then you would say 2. To provide us with a little bit more information related to staffing ratios of your agency, we're also asking you to provide an estimated percentage of the services provided within the following staffing ratios. What we mean by staffing ratios is this first number is the number of your direct support professional staff. And then after the colon is the number of individuals or participants receiving the service. So do you have any services that are provided on a 2 direct support professional staffing level for 1 participant or an individual? If so, then you would enter that percentage there. If 100% of your services are provided with 1 direct support professional to 1 participant at all times, then you would type 100 into this Excel, and as you can see, this error message went away. So we will continue to ask you to provide that information related to your staffing ratios here. Because you may provide services that are in staffing ratios other than pre-populated here, we did provide you with the option to type your own staff to individual ratio and provide the percentage of services that are provided in that setting. We thank you for taking time to complete this cost survey and for participating in this training. Thank you.